Ladies and gentlemen,
good evening and welcome to a much-anticipated Wednesday night fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 6 rounds in the welterweight division. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. He's worked so hard to get to this point, and you can see the development as his career has gone on. Like that last fight we saw out of him, that good, solid decision win.
And that pays dividends, you know, for the future. Because you know you can go the rounds, you know you can handle moments, and he had moments in that fight.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. He missed with that headshot.
Oh, keep your distance!
What does the high stamina fighter want to do in the early stages of a fight against a guy who maybe isn't as conditioned?
What he wants to do is make him work. Make him work when he's on the inside. Make him work on the outside. Walk him a little bit. Make sure that at all times, mentally and physically, he's got those...
Big left hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking. Big shot there. He goes down. He goes down, and I think his trainer's going to go nuts because of why he did.
Well, he understood going into this fight that he could not be on the inside, and he forgot it. And that's the thing about boxing. You forget for a second, you pay a price.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Great movement to get away from those punches. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Final 10 seconds. Batista's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being on the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, you know, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
Nice work! Nice work! Keep it going!
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. What does the double end bag bring to a fighter that'll pay off in the ring?
Well, defensive qualities, really. That you're moving after your last punch. You're not waiting for a receipt. You're not taking a picture. You're not getting caught after your last punch. When you finish with your last punch, you either move your head or you use your legs to step out.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. He just missed that shot up top. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there.
Side to side, move your head.
Scoring with the right hand by Batista. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Batista.
Stay away from those.
Good-looking two-punch combination there. End of the round, and that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back, because there's spots where you can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you could just outwork him a little.
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jam, right, okay? You gotta fight. You gotta throw more.
You don't need that, man. Throw that away.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. A headshot blocked.
Down, side to side.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Good step back counterpunch there. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Committing upstairs now, he goes there again. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Double up the jab.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Good, solid right hand lands.
Lay it on.
And that's the end of round 3.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? He's breathing. He's tight. He can't handle your speed.
We open up round number 4 here. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard, where he's up 2 rounds to 1. I like his work rate, Teddy.
You know, he's not landing all the time clean, but it reminds me a little bit of some of the old fans used to say to me, Teddy, Marciano, we love Marciano. You know, the Rock. He used to hit guys on his arms. He wasn't hitting them clean, but he was breaking their blood vessels. Excuse me for being so graphic, but he was breaking their blood vessels, and they couldn't keep their arms up by the time they got to the 8th, 9th, 10th round. That's kind of the way this guy fights.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Batista's dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
A barrage of punches that time. Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand speed there. That combination was an example of it.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a lot of power, not a lot of pop with it, but boy, it catches your attention. And you know what? That kind of speed can intimidate a guy and keep his opponent maybe from moving his hands later on.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. And now he's targeting upstairs.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to be busy. This guy is beating. If you throw 3 or 4 punches in a row, you can turn this around. But you have to let it go. You need to move your head.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you could tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
Good job with another left hand. He's winning the fight to me based on his overall speed. He's just a fast... Oh, he is stunned. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the...
Oh, and there you go. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Batista's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight.
Get out there.
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys, big shot comes crashing home. Big headshot puts him down.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Batista's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
Stay away from the inside. Don't let him get
Committing to the combo now. Both land. Now, this is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
He fires off the... What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
Joe, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you could go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
The 6th and final round has arrived. Nice combination there.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. could see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Batista's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. In a later stage of the fight like we have right here, when you see one guy consistently getting hit with the right hand, what is the answer?
Move your head.
Good strong combo. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Now hugging on the inside. Batista is able to avoid that punch. Another flush shot up top. This is excessive holding we're seeing here now.
Nice.
Good return fire that time. Punches and bunches, combination up top. A consistently strong performance tonight.
You don't have to be a calculus major to score this one. Just put those 10 nines together.
And our ring announcer is standing by with the official decision.
Tito Trinidad.
Seemed like he was destined to win throughout the fight. Teddy, your scorecard showed that, and the judges agree. Unanimous decision.
Yeah, he was destined to win because he kept using that jab all night long and outworking his opponent.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights. Welcome once again to another edition of Wednesday Night Fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside famed cornerman and broadcast analyst Teddy Atlas. And welcome to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for tonight's main event. 6 rounds of welterweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. He loves popping that jab. I mean, he will target your head and set up everything else off of that punch.
Well, he'll push you back a little bit off the jab, and then he fools you a little bit. You know, he's a little bit of a magician, a little sleight of hand. Then he makes you feel like he's going to push you back again, and he'll step back, and he'll counter you. But that jab is what makes it all happen.
There you go.
Teddy, when you're standing opposite a guy like we have here tonight who has that big straight right hand, what are you trying to think about defensively in terms of your movement and your adjustments to make against it?
Well, I know the old-time trainers would say you better move your head so he doesn't move it for you. So you slip your head to the left outside that punch where you can counter with a hook. Never slip and finish on your right because you're in that punching lane where you're going to get caught with that right hand.
Halfway through this round, you can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will o' the wisp, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Completely missing with that punch.
¡Move! ¡Muévate! ¡Muévate!
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Goes up top with a right hand. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. End of the round here, and you can see that label of volume puncher was made for this guy as the punch stats prove true.
Yeah, he doesn't care really where he hits you. It makes you think of those stories you used to hear in the old days. Maybe your grandfather, maybe your father talked about Rocky Marciano. Loved that guy, former heavyweight champion of the world. He'd hit you anyway. He didn't care. Back of the head, he'd hit you on the arms, and he'd start breaking you down. This guy doesn't care. He just throws.
Nice combination, throwing more than one. Both scored there. Good, solid right hand he lands there. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. The combo lands upstairs. Well, he's throwing it, but just missed. Isn't landing it. A little head hunting with the right. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Wow, what an uppercut. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Unable to land that shot.
Looking good.
That right hand serving him well. Good block. That punch nowhere close. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Well-placed shot, came after a nice defensive move there. Good block. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Good-looking two-punch combination there. End of the round is upon us. And take a look at those punch stat numbers. Very impressive work rates. Do you like a guy who just is flat out busier, Teddy?
As long as he's not reckless while he's being busy. Yeah, as long as he's tight with his punches, and his punches are in the right location, not too far away.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Back and forth exchange.
Finish with the hook.
Not able to land the headshot. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good combination to the head. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
He gets off with a combination up top. Halfway through this round here. Not able to land the uppercut. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Hook off the jab. Move those feet.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Solid uppercut. Count down the final moments of this round. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. And that's the end of round 3.
Fighting is right. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep your distance. Relax.
Fourth round is underway. Teddy's scorecard reads 3 rounds to zip against him. You know, I think if you told him before the fight you're going to throw more punches than your opponent, he'd feel good. But right now, it's not working.
Well, I think he's looking to take a picture. He's looking to go to a studio and do a photo shoot because somebody should tell him that after you throw a punch, you're not supposed to pose.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Get out of the way from those baskets! Move your head!
Sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head.
1, 2! 1, 2! Uno, dos! Uno, dos! Where's the body, kid?
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Yeah, that's it. There you go.
Just off the mark with that punch.
Double up your jab.
There's the combo to the body. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Needs to improve. He is damaged badly there. There it is. Targeting that head and landing with a bomb. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Another good round by him there. Teddy, he can't miss tonight.
No, I'm taking nothing away from him, but you can't miss when your opponent goes out there and begs you to hit him. I mean, he's just standing right there asking for it.
How quickly can he recover? That's one of the questions that'll be answered early on in this round after being knocked down in that last round.
Well, what he has to do is go out there, be defensive-minded. I think get a little time early on. Don't worry about winning or pressing the first part of the round. Just get himself together, then start picking it up after that.
Good exchange. He fires back. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Big shot he just scored with. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Oh! How is this going to go on? Once again he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Blocks it away. Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Committing to the combo now, both land. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. And this round comes to an end.
I think even the casual observer, the guy who doesn't watch a lot of boxing, can look at this right now and tell you he's winning this fight with ease.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the casual observer. I'm worried about the so-called professional judge. Time and time again, he's shown me that he does not know what he's watching sometimes. But you're right. In this case, it would be hard, almost impossible, to argue for the other fighter.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. I'm wondering what the opposing corner is going to do here. They got to their man earlier. They were able to rock him, and really nothing's changed. He's showing them the same exact look, the same exact style that he came here with.
Well, first of all, the opponent should keep doing what he's doing. You know, you're landing, you found something that's working, stay with it until he changes.
Teddy, you've made the point a few times that, hey,
that's a big right hand there. Solid. He goes down. A barrage of punches just put him down.
Get the young brothers out. It is raining punches here.
And that does it. Unable to beat the count of 10. A knockout in the books. For the official particulars, we send it up to our ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Tito Trinidad.
I don't know why we're always so shocked, but we just are. You'd think we learned by now that anything can happen. Here's a fight that is clearly heading to a decision, and just like that, it's over by knockout.
Yeah, you need to go to sleep, take a sleeping pill, or do that. Stick your chin out, bang.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us, and enjoy the rest.
Every other day, mommy call me just to ask me if I'm coping with the fame. But every other night I'm spilling for some chicken heads, doing shit I know would make her totally ashamed. I am overly engaged. Some who know me think I changed due to certain circumstances. We are socially estranged. Strange.